It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along.
You're just...
Aren't you Ningguang's?
Have you... It has been several days.
They commissioned still.
Is that...
I'm... Even when it's time for her... She couldn't possibly be...
Oh, Pai?
When we first heard...
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's...
Speaking of Julian Car...
Of course! We've been there.
That's good news. We're...
It's about...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady...
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mount Aozang? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there. Standing over there! That's Ganyu! We finally found her! Ganyu! Here you are!
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. I shouldn't. I have...
Huh?
That's why you're here.
What?
The cloud, when the Adepti and my Adepti blood make... Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to I appreciate your kindness after 1,000 years away.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer, we're terribly sorry.
One merely jests. One felt your presence the
Wow, you...
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. Not to worry. Yes.
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Oh, Paimon wants...
When one was plump, she was. The day Ganyu so...
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Be that so, but one cannot. One will tell. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Joyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But, just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Joyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Joyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thought alone.
Oh, Retainer's anyways...
She has thought she should be in the...
Is that so?
Why did you come here? Considering
Yay!
this trial was prepared by... The training is much to her signature.
Is it
No, I'm aware of your if you're ready.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with. Ganyu's a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised. No touching! No touching! We've completed the task. I agree.
Ganyu?
The training's not...
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No,
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Shell.
I found him on a... He's already waiting for...
Of course we are.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with...
I don't need your explanations and don't require any...
Shell is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create... Instead of explaining yourself to me...
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the trial I've prepared...
Yes. I'm ready.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed!
on the agenda? We're way behind schedule. No touching. No touching. This is long overdue.
You're toast! Boba, get them! Animal test 6308.
No touching. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Glaze over. Go.
Windblade! Race you!
Born of ice and frost.
Enhanced Animal Module 75. Animal Test 6308. Animal Test 6308.
This is long overdue. Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda. Born of ice and frost. Born of ice and frost. Born of ice and frost. This is long overdue.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear. Wheel of life.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of...
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's...
Pesky visitor?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis. I've finally come. Are all of you the Adepti? Great!
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
I am also one of the Adepti.
Perfect! What blessings can you grant me?
Wow.
Dear Pilgrim. That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that it would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like...
Your father must have... A person of your age should focus on work and...
Are you You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an adept? Ugh, how dare you reprove me?
He might.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real adeptus or not.
Nobody. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not. I thought that coming back, but being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm on.
It's true! Just
Alright. If I'm proven right.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go. We're finally back!
I'm still.
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point.
That's right!
I've spent too much time. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
The sound, the smell of the sea breeze.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Leo.
Well, I used to be so.
Huh. That's true.
Well, when I think it put me in a certain mood.
Why, isn't it, little Miss? I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce Uncle.
That's all right. Just
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
hush now. I must ask for your discretion. Fishing in the port and strolling about are in most people's eyes.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been. Uncle Tien.
Oh, my. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to.
Oh,
Talking about.
yes, she.
May I?
With pleasure.
She's back in character. Just like that, huh? Let's move.
Please be mindful of your personal safety.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long.
Indeed, it had. I heard that you've encountered.
Abusing it.
Ganyu's not a...
So,
There are obvious without any.
I see.
Well, is
Naturally, I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right? Let's approach it this way then.
Huh?
If I remember.
In that case, I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu. Miss Ganyu plans to let the.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanya.
Yes.
Oh,
That won't be necessary. Should we need to
what? Ugh.
Well. Huh.
Don't let that if you don't believe.
You know, second.
Of course. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please.
Oh, of course. Line by line. Ah, here that exquisite. Look at the tag.
Nice.
But he might have just.
Aha.
I hope so. Let's go to Fonmu Carpenter. Thank you for shining.
Oh, please.
It's all right, Weishi.
Oh, that's...
Well.
Chingsa.
Hey, I heard that.
Paimon.
Master Lu,
Why would the
Dongsheng bought some furniture.
Oh, it's...
Sure enough. Could we perhaps...
Of course, but... as for old... But some trouble... Since you need that...
So that's...
I'll leave you to it.
Take back the warehouse.
Wait.
Oh, Paimon Season 2! It's one of the Fatui!
They must be...
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's...
Ever since Osai, we won't cause... Besides, my intuition...
Then what are we waiting...
You'll get frostbite. Frozen. Critical. It's time for a flash-free chill.
Nice.
Absorption test. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
It's no problem.
Windblade. Nice and spicy.
Flash frost.
Animo test 6308.
Don't get
Nice and spicy.
Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you...
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson. If you don't spit, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth.
If you're telling the truth...
Fine.
About to...
Pick berries over there.
I must admit...
It's not an excuse. Think about it.
Judging by how he's...
So you have nothing...
I swear.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I misjudged the situation.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us for two.
Yes, precisely.
Paimon's in.
What's your choice?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock.
No worries. troublemakers were nothing more than a few hair churls. Let's show them what we got. Absorption test. Windblade. Windblade. Nice and spicy. Help! We did ours attacking us. Race you. Windblade. Boba, get them! Out of the frying pan, into the... Enhanced Animal Module 75. Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Faster? Okay, faster. Sacred name.
Be gone! Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Boba, get them! Absorption test. Eat this! Windblade. All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
Ms. Ganyu, you're back.
I promised to help you. Look, it's... Agreed.
Isn't it? I told you that all I do.
Groundless, but I
No. No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent.
Haven't I made myself?
What?
He's talking. Time for the...
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell?
I.
Do you admit?
Indeed. Oh? I don't think you'll need my...
Yeah. Your enemy to think.
Hitting your opponent. That's how I figured that. So, I decided to...
I'm real...
Ganyu so...
Oh.
That...
Then let...
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
If it's just a me...
Actually, I...
Oh. What are you staring at?
Miss Ganyu, thank you.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. Oh?
Oh, no, I don't really need help.
With pleasure.
Even though I've only decided...
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary.
I disagree.
Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So, Uncle...
But after...
So...
You'll help her. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for.
Huixin, I... witness. It's true that I've witnessed but I've... Huixin, you've made me they rely...
No, of course.
Hooray!
Even if I won't let you... Regardless, I'll go back and see. I'm afraid... No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up?
Look! Look who's back!
You even have enough time for leisure?
Not at all. We've been
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
We've been praying day and night.
To us, you're like...
Forget all our envious...
All right. Please divide the matter. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course.
Oh, finally.
Yes. I'd like to earnestly thank you, I'd like to
Sure, but...